I don't know if you guys heard about my big move. Okay. I'll send you some newsletters. Let me get some emails after. It'll probably be fine. So my girlfriend and I just moved recently, which was really fun. But we moved to this really exclusive club. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Low Income Housing. Anybody else from Low Income Housing? Just the ladies. Okay. Bunch of liars in the crowd. Because you wouldn't be drinking, you would be drinking on the corner. So my girlfriend and I, we go to move in this building, and what we didn't really look into the spot that we were like going to live at. So we get in there, and in the lobby, like this woman showing us around, she's like, "Here's our lobby," and we go into the lobby, and there is just a huge plaque that says, "No room for racism." You know when you go to a nice building and you don't have to tell people to stop being openly racist in the elevators and hallways? Like, here's a thought. If someone's like references on their application just say, "I hate them Portuguese people," don't let them in the building. Just don't give them keys. It's easier that way. So we're like, okay, fine. So we're really wary of this building. So the lady takes us down to the parking lot to show us where we would park. And we're like, oh, thank God, the safety of the parking garage. In our parking spot only, there's another huge sign that says, "Check your back seat before you leave." What's happening in this building? What axe murderers have such good credit that you're just letting them live here? I never thought I would be the person to say this, but I miss a time when my building only had racists in it. I didn't think I would ever be that man. As soon as I got here, I started watching TV because I don't have cable, and I got the Canadian National Spelling Bee. Woo! Nobody else is following this? Okay, here's what's happening. Jay Shandasikar is killing it right now. Killing it. So good. Tom Wells, he was 7th seed, but he's not doing so well right now. You're going to want to drop him from your fantasy spelling bee cards. Okay? So I'm watching this thing, and I was watching the 8-year-old division, and I was laughing so hard because 4 consecutive kids could not spell the word acne for some reason. I was just sitting there. I was like, "You better get used to it, nerds." It's going to be on the bulk of the products you put on your body in the next 20 to 30 years. But it was so funny because, like, when you watch the spelling bee, there are no repercussions. It's just white kid goes up, it spells the word wrong, Indian kid comes up, wins the whole thing. It's the same every time. So what I really want is like a trap door or something, like some Nickelodeon goo to fall on this guy. Just, so they know what they've done. But what I want to see also is, do you guys know what Urban Dictionary is? For anyone who doesn't know what it is, it's like an online dictionary where you get a legitimate definition for the word fashizzle. Really reputable. So I want them to start like defining the words using Urban Dictionary. So the kid will come up and he'll be like, "Your word is boss. Can I have it in a sentence? Can I have the meaning, please? The definition? Boss. A hog-ass playa. All about his batch and quick to scratch." Yeah. That's what it says. Let me use it in a sentence for you. This boss-ass hog ain't shit without nuttin'. No. Is that helpful? I think it's Latin, so have at it. I got to spend a lot of time at, while I was home, I got to spend a lot of time at Sparky Marky and Heather the Heaters. It's my parents. Sparky Marky because my dad was an electrician his whole life, and Heather the heater because my mom's going through menopause. That's where we're. It's uncomfortable. It's super uncomfortable. You can't leave the thermostat above 61. So my parents moved while I was away, so they have, like, their house is full of crap right now. So I go in the basement, and we just start looking through all this stuff, and we found these home videos. Oh. There is a video of my 9th birthday in which I had, at best estimation, a 6-inch rat tail and bangs. Do you know what it's like to watch a video and then your mother has a nicer boy's haircut than you do? That's not fun. So my sister and I start rooting through all this stuff in the basement, and we found a box of my old stuff, and there is nothing like a box of your old things to realize why everyone called you a big-time queer in high school. For sure. I pulled out a pair of overall jean cutoff shorts. I don't remember being in a crisscross video, but here we are. I don't know why I don't have any friends, Mom. Yeah, I'm showing them my fly gear. I also found this thing that I got for Christmas one year. It's called cup stacks. Anybody? There's like 2 people. Oh my God, you guys and I should talk about how sad we were in school later. So if you can't tell by the name, Cup Stacks is a toy that is a cup with a hole in it for speed resistance. And the point of the game is you stack up the cups, and then when they're all stacked up, you just take them down. That's it. Done. Game over. But the best thing about them was they had like this loop that you could hook it to your belt. Because they're, like, the Cup Stacks branding was amazing. Like, you just watch, and they have, like, wicked guitar solos on their commercials and, like, skateboards. Like, everybody has Cup Stacks. And I'm like, all right. So now I'm just walking around town swinging these things from my belt. Who wants it? Who wants it? You? No, you're going to play with some friends? That's cool. That's cool. What are you doing over there? Oh, sports. Swinging around until I'm sitting at home sad as hell. Mom, can I have a soda pop? And then I try to drink it out of the cup. It's got a hole in it. I also found a thing in there. It is a magic kit that I bought additional pieces for. Because you know when you have some magic, but it's not enough magic? You know what I mean? Hey, Terry, guess which ball is under the cup? Punch in the stomach. I'll eat in the bathroom. Get the fuck out of there. So my dad and I, we were moving my sister's old bed out of her room from when she was like 11 or something. And so we lift up the mattress, and then we lift up the plywood. Because box springs are for rich people, right? When you're trying to cradle the fragile spine of an 11-year-old girl, you lay down a sheet of plywood. So what had happened is my sister had like gone on her back underneath the bed and just wrote all this stuff on there in marker, like some sort of weird wooden diary of sorts. She's like the Anne Frank of under the bed, I guess. So we start reading all this stuff, and it's just normal. It's normal stuff that like kids would write. It's just like Backstreet's back, Nick Carter's so hot, or whatever. Sheldon's a dick. Homework sucks. Hot black guys wanted. What was the last one? Oh yeah, hot black guys wanted. On my sister's 11-year-old bed. I know we're at a very progressive age, so my first thought should have been like, that's very nice of her. But my real first thought was, why is that plural? Is one not enough for you? You're looking for a 2 or more situation, is what you're telling me. To be frank, I could have used a couple of black guys to help move the bed. Would have helped out. But just to put this into perspective, though, when I was 11, I wanted a bike. And I only wanted one bike. And I was not too picky about the color, to be honest with you. I wasn't just standing around being like, yo, get me a black bike, they got thicker tires. Oh, man. So, I thought it would be funny this year to put in her Christmas card, good luck nailing all those black guys without the proper support of a box spring mattress. So, I get to do stand-up, which is fun, and I get to be on the road from time to time, which, like, confuses my friends. There's this one friend of mine, and he's always telling me, he's always like, man, you can touch yourself, like, whenever you want, all the time. What? I guess. It's not, like, my first thought when I get into a hotel room. I'm like, what's the schedule looking like here? Okay, yeah, I got 20 minutes. So, but he's always telling me to do these moves, like these weird, like regular is not working for him for some reason. So he keeps telling me about this move, the stranger. I'll walk you through it. It's a move where you sit on your hand until it's completely numb, and then you finish the thought as an audience. But it confuses me because I feel like he's wasting this move because it's like, man, I want a stranger to feed me nachos or something. Who did your taxes last year? A stranger? So the thing is that, like, I've woken up on my hand before. And you know when it's, like, completely numb and you're like, oh, shit. My first thought has never been like, oh, yeah! Woo! That is what I'm talking about. Little surprise sex this morning. Little wake up, how do you do? Because, like, I don't have the dexterity to form it into a cylinder that I need to do the things that I need to do. So now what do I have to put a chip clip on it or something? It's a bad idea. It's not really what they're for. My only other option is now I have to hold it with my other hand. So now it feels like I'm forcing a stranger to jerk me off. The whole time I'm just whispering. I'm like, I never do this. I can't believe you're gonna love it. So I just want to call my friend up and be like, hey man, I did that move, but I modified it. It's called the reluctant stranger now. All right, guys, I've been Jon Schabl. Thank you so much. Good night.